Alright, in the last video you saw me make a new shop sign. The one with the red paper mache letters and singed wooden background. I did actually quite like that project, but I thought I could maybe elaborate on it a little bit, do a bit more to it. So anyone who follows me on Instagram and Facebook will know that I've been faffing about with a bit of copper piping, trying to devise some sort of light for it. And I did dry fit a couple of bits of pipe together and show you all on Facebook and Instagram, but I've spent an half hour this morning actually putting them together. So this is what I've got. This is what I've come up with. I can't remember all the sizes of the fittings and the pipes, but basically I've got like a step up or step down pipe there, U-bend, and just a couple of little bits of straight pipe. I thought the pipe looked a bit plain, so what I did was I bought some olives and welded them on in places just to add a little bit of interest. Obviously you can see that the contrasting colours, and just to give it a go. So basically what I've got to go with that is one of these valves. There's a guy who I watch on YouTube called Vane Industries, and he does a lot of steampunk stuff, and he's actually been quite influential on what I'm doing for this part of the project. I got in touch with him and I asked him what the bits and bobs he were using. Oh my word, I can't get my words out already. I got in touch with him via YouTube and I asked him what all the bits and bobs were called that he was using, you know, the tubes. He also used these very small pre-wired, I'm sorry, it isn't focusing very well, but he also used these pre-wired small LED diodes. And we got to chatting and I explained to him the project I'd been making and how I wanted to take it on a bit further. And he actually kindly sent me the diode and the valve. I've got a couple of each that he sent me. And from what he tells me, it's actually quite simple to sort these diodes out. He tells me that you can just run them off, is it a 9-volt battery or 12-volt battery? Something that you like what you put in your smoke alarm in your house. So what the plan is, I'm going to take the pipe that I've got. The valve will sit in the top. That's quite tall actually, it's a bit taller than I wanted it to be, but it's okay. The valve will sit in the top, and then the diode I will feed through the pipe. Oh, fiddly little things these, horrible. The diode will feed through the pipe, and I think I should just be able to have the diode just go into the pipe, which will hopefully illuminate the valve. The guy on Vane Industries, he did exactly the same thing in respects to lighting the diode. He didn't drill into the glass or anything like that. He just basically allowed the bulb to sit in there. And the way he did it, it did light it up, and it actually looks like these are glowing like a light bulb. So that's my plan up to now for this. I know I did say that I want to elaborate on the shop sign I made, but I want to, but it all depends on how this stuff goes and what I can get made, and if I think I can add it to the sign. We'll see. I mean, it's all going to be battery powered. I'm not going to put any big bulbs on it, you know, to run from the mains, but that's the plan up to now. Also, I ain't got them yet unfortunately, but I ordered some test tubes, some plastic test tubes, you know, where you get in a science lab and what have you, because I actually thought they would make good light bulbs, in the sense still using the diodes, I was sat looking at this valve, and I researched them on the internet, and they're actually quite expensive. And I didn't know what else to. I wanted to do something like these, but I didn't want to spend a great deal of money on it. You know, it's a hobby. You know, we need to save money. I'm not planning on selling any of it. And then, just like a bolt of lightning, it hit me to try test tubes. On from there, I thought, well, what else is there that I could possibly try and use to make like a light bulb effect? And through the nature of my job, I can actually get hold of these. These are the sample pots you pee in, you know, when you go to doctors or whatever. And obviously I'll wash the label off and what have you. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, well, it looks at the end looks a bit odd, and this bottom bit looks a bit odd. But I actually found, by sheer luck, that a bigger size step up or step down pipe holds it quite nicely. So again, with where is it? There we are. Taking your diode, pushing it up into there, the light's shining on it a bit, can you see? Pushing it up into the sample pot, it kind of looks a little bit like a light bulb, I suppose. And then again, I thought about the end of it, this top, it looks a bit odd. So I took the lid to it, and again, you know, just dry fitting it, I placed it on the end. Now that's not perfect by any means, but I kind of thought, if I painted that up, somewhat similar to match the copper piping, and just glued it on, I think it might work out okay. And if not, I'll just take it apart, no harm done. So there's where I'm at. Unfortunately I can't show you an example of the test tubes because I haven't received them in the post yet, but as soon as I do, I'll be sure to show you what I'm talking about in more detail. But it's basically the same principle as that. I mean, that I can either leave it dry fit and it holds quite well just with a little bit of a push, you know, or if I really wanted to, I could put a bit of epoxy in and it'd be permanent. And the same with the top, that's very loose, it doesn't hold at anything, it just drop clean off. But again, nothing that a bit of glue won't sort out after I've painted it. So that's where I am at the minute, that's where I'm going, that's the kind of thing I'm doing. I guess it's heavily steampunk influenced, but I don't know, I think this is one of the projects I'm just going to make up as I go along. So there you are. Anyway, that's just a little quick update video for you, I suppose. And I'll see you again, or you'll see me in my next video. So I'll call it a day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. While I remember, don't forget to go out and check out the new YouTube channel, Out of the Woods. Brilliant. Talked to her a lot online. She's a lovely lass. She's done an amazing first project, and the video editing is fantastic. What is it? A huge fab lolly that lights up. It's brilliant. Go and have a look, quick. Go now. But don't forget to come back. See ya.